Princess Aria's Daring Forest Rescue with Starfire the Mighty Unicorn. Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between the rolling hills and the enchanted whispering woods, there lived a princess named Aria. Aria wasn't like other princesses who spent their days in ball gowns and castles. She was brave, kind, and had a heart full of adventure. Her best friend and trusted companion was Starfire, a mighty unicorn with a shimmering silver mane and a horn that sparkled like stardust. Aria loved the Whispering Woods and all the creatures that lived there. She would often spend her days riding Starfire through the forest, greeting the playful foxes, singing with the birds, and helping the villagers who lived on the forest's edge. One day, as Aria and Starfire were galloping through the fields, a strange, acrid smell reached their noses. Starfire's ears pricked up, and Aria felt a sudden pang of worry. "Smoke!" she gasped. She turned to see dark plumes rising above the treetops in the direction of the Whispering Woods. Without a moment to lose, Aria nudged Starfire. "To the forest, my friend. We need to help the villagers and the animals." Starfire neighed, his powerful legs propelling them forward like the wind. As they approached the woods, the scene was chaotic. Flames crackled and danced along the trees, and the once peaceful forest was filled with the frightened cries of animals and the shouts of villagers trying to put out the blaze. Aria's heart ached as she saw the fear in everyone's eyes. She knew she had to be brave. She stood tall on Starfire's back and called out, "Everyone listen. We need to work together. Gather buckets, wet cloths, and clear paths for the animals to escape." The villagers, inspired by the princess's fearless voice, sprang into action. Buckets of water were passed hand to hand, and groups formed lines to help direct the animals away from the flames. Birds soared into the sky, while rabbits and deer raced through the clearings to safety. Aria and Starfire dashed into the heart of the fire, where the flames were fiercest. Using his powerful horn, Starfire cast a shimmering barrier that pushed the flames back just enough to create a path. "Hold on, Starfire. We can do this," Aria encouraged, patting his neck. Through the smoke, Aria spotted a small fawn trapped by a fallen branch. Its big eyes were wide with fear. "Don't be scared," Aria whispered as she dismounted. With all her strength, she lifted the branch, freeing the fawn. The little creature nuzzled her hand in gratitude before scampering to safety. The fire raged on, but with every bucket of water thrown and every path cleared, the villagers and animals began to gain hope. Starfire's horn glowed brightly, sending cool, calming light into the forest, helping to quell the flames little by little. "Princess Aria, look!" shouted a villager. The wind was shifting, and the flames were finally starting to retreat. Aria's heart soared. "We're doing it, Starfire. We're saving the forest." With one last powerful charge, Starfire galloped through the remaining blaze, creating a safe path that led to the forest's edge. When the last flame flickered out, a cheer rose up from the villagers and animals alike. The Whispering Woods was safe, though singed and smoky. Birds chirped joyfully, and even the deer seemed to dance with relief. Exhausted but happy, Aria patted Starfire, who whinnied softly and nuzzled her cheek. "You are incredible, Starfire," she said, her voice full of gratitude. Starfire's eyes sparkled as if to say, "We did this together." The sun began to set, casting golden light over the forest. Villagers gathered around Aria and Starfire, their eyes filled with gratitude and admiration. "Thank you, Princess Aria. Without you and Starfire, we would have lost everything," said the village elder, his voice trembling with emotion. Aria smiled, looking around at the villagers and the animals who now stood safe and together. "It wasn't just us. It was all of you, your bravery, and your kindness that saved the Whispering Woods. When we work together and help each other, we are stronger than any challenge." From that day on, Aria was not only known as the brave princess who loved adventure, but as the guardian of the Whispering Woods, with Starfire by her side, the mighty unicorn whose courage and magic had saved them all. And so, The tale of Princess Aria and Starfire spread across the kingdom, reminding everyone that true strength comes not just from bravery, but from working together and caring for one another. Facts about unicorns and fire safety for kids. Unicorns. In stories and legends, unicorns are magical creatures known for their beauty, strength, and healing powers. They are often seen as symbols of purity and courage. Fire safety. Always remember, in real-life fire situations, it's important to stay calm, listen to adults, and follow safety instructions to get to safety. Vocabulary overview for kids. Plume. A large, tall cloud of smoke or dust, like the smoke Arya saw above the trees. Gallop. The way a horse or unicorn runs quickly, like Starfire racing to the forest. Crackle. The sharp, snapping sound that fire makes as it burns. Neigh. The sound a horse or unicorn makes, like when Starfire communicated with Arya. Barrier. Something that blocks or protects, like Starfire's magic that kept the flames back. Courage. Being brave even when you're scared, like Arya rushing into the fire. Retreat. To move back or go away, like the flames when they were put out. Trembling. Shaking because of strong emotions or cold, like the village elder when he spoke. Guardian. Someone who protects and cares for others, like Arya was for the forest. Admiration. A feeling of respect and liking for someone, like how the villagers felt about Arya and Starfire.